About a 4-second delay on chats. Seems like we're up to speed. It's been a rough last couple days. A few days. Man. Able to think. The function. And back muscle that still won't relax. I'm about to relax though. It's kind of easing up. I think I'm allergic to malt. Never really liked malted milk balls. Like the chocolate, but I don't know, the malt. And then had that chocolate malt shake and it just started hurting my kidney area. Why are you awake? I'm awake because when you texted me earlier, I went to sleep. I'm trying to sleep and rest and heal off this muscle cramp situation. Wine coolers? What about like a malted milk ball? Or a chocolate malt? Because it turns out malt is like, it's a sugar made during like a fermentation process, and it's used to add like a nutty flavor to things, a nutty toasty flavor. So they'll take a shake and they'll add some malt to it to make it a little more toasty and nutty flavored. So like if you're getting a strawberry shake, you could have it be a strawberry and toasty nuts shake by making it a strawberry malt. I don't know if I'm allergic to Zima. I might be. If so, I'm like, I can't really move and just tired. Zero energy, zero ability to think. I think I'm gonna be good to go today. It's just like, dang, that was a rough few days. It didn't help that when I had some alcohol to drink, I had that pizza and then I threw up. But not that night, it was the next day. So it was like, it wasn't because of the alcohol, but it was because of whatever was not working in my stomach. So there's too much carnauba wax to make it shiny. Meat doesn't taste right. No flavor. Yeah, you gotta get like ground beef or steak or like raw ingredients and then cook them. If you get the pre-cooked stuff, it's like there's nothing left in it. And it's all been optimized for like monetary gain purposes. Ooh. I forget about this thing. We are really close to beating this game, and there's a lot that we haven't done. But for the most part, I mean, we're like zooming through it. Except for the fact that I took a month-long break. I was like, yeah, 1 or 2 days. But it's all the little odds and ends. Oh, I tried to heal up. Sheesh. My muscles don't twitch anymore. And I've been lifting to keep my muscles moving so I can maintain the gains that I had. I'm doing pretty good with that. I'm so bittersweet right now, Colette. Because I ordered my 80-pound dumbbells. And you know, I was doing all that concrete, and I really built up my shoulders, sure, but also I was hauling around a lot of 80-pound bags of cement. And I'd haul 2 bags at a time. 160 pounds, you know. Right up and carry it along and go to work. You know, sometimes I'd carry 3 bags just to get that extra feel, you know. And I got kind of excited because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my 80-pound dumbbells, and I ordered them, and they're supposed to arrive today, Christmas Eve. And then all of a sudden one of them arrives today, Christmas Eve, and I'm like, so right now I have one of them already. And I can pick it up, but I also can't pick it up because my back hurts. So, like, I picked it up, but I didn't really get to use it. And I'm waiting for the other one to show up. They are so ridiculously they look comical. They look comical. People who get up to 80 pounds, they usually use a barbell. Because here's what's interesting, and I am a long ways, but I am also not very far. Hear me out. So I was like, how much did Arnold Schwarzenegger curl? You know, like, did he have like 500-pound dumbbells or something like that? And what he usually curled was about 210 pounds on a barbell. So he would usually curl about 100 pounds per arm. So if I get these 80s and then I jump up to 100s, I could be about where he was in terms of curling. I gotta grow the back side of my arm. That's the problem. And then my midsection. I have no really established midsection. So I'm establishing it by just pick up the weights, pick them up. So that's what really sucks about my back being sore, and it doesn't have anything to do with me training my midsection, because I was training it for like 2 weeks, and then so yeah. Well, yeah, I think he did talk about using supplements and stuff like that, but like, what he was saying is that everybody knows that when you lift weights, you get bigger. The question is how to do it faster. And so he kind of talks about that. Also, it's a little bit different because I'm like, I'm right in between his height and Hulk Hogan's height. Because I'm 6'4", and Hulk Hogan was 6'7", and Arnold Schwarzenegger was 6'1". So he's 3 inches shorter, and Hogan is 3 inches taller. So I'm like, that's kind of interesting in terms of like math-wise and stuff. You know, the other thing, Colette, is I still feel like I'm a tiny little kid. But then when I look at myself in the mirror, I guess I am getting a little bit bigger, a little stronger. And the reason that I mean, over all the years. All the years. What am I up to, like 25 years of trying to lift weights? And the only thing that really got me any progress was lifting bigger weights than I can lift. Just picking things up that are too heavy for me to lift. It's really been working. That plus working myself to the bone. Working it down to where there's nothing. That really helped with my shoulders. I got a lot more shoulder now. And not like this one, but like this one. $17, maybe 23. My body is probably about 26, 24 to 26. My mind is probably about 17, unfortunately. How about you? Same question. Yeah, and I don't worry. I won't use drugs. Actually, I won't. Here's the thing, is like, it seems backwards to me. Because it's supposed to make you smaller down there. And I'm like, with what I was given, I mean, I guess I could stand to lose a little, but I don't know. That's not the goal. The goal is to be as big as possible there and here at the same time. So I don't want to trade one for the other. I mean, how is that winning? I mean, that just seems like poppycock. Or some more other type of cock. Definitely not the one you were born with. Oh, it's not gonna let me cast a spell in the water? How do I spell? Oh, there we go, okay. There we go. Never mind. Don't know what I'm talking about. Older and functioning body. Yeah, this game's kind of confusing. I decided to take a little bit of a sidetrack here. Oh. Gems. What's up? I have no idea where we are. Aw. Can't rest. Enemies nearby. Well... Oh. Short work of that guy. What was he doing up here? Nothing, apparently. Alright then. Chop chop. Alright. Come a long way since Pac-Man. Oh yeah, and this is a 20-year-old game itself. But it's been updated, so that helps. We're heading north. Ouch. Who are these people?
You may speak.
Are you my friend?
Sarah.
How's it going, Sarah? Alright then.
On your way.
We've seen a witch nearby. Oh, okay. Gotta go get an axe, huh? Alright.
How does it feel to know death is...
Wait, is this Sub-Zero number 2? I hope he can keep up. I think that's where we're going. No, I guess not. This is a ruin. Should mark it on the map. Verty-gurty. Okay, yeah, we're about to win this story. And this is supposed to be a really big thing, because I guess the Fallout games are getting real popular right now. Because they got a TV show. So they're talking about making one for this. Ah, now we are in the area. Finally. Merry Christmas Eve morning. Did you open your presents yet? I got a naked man that won't leave me alone. I think that comes standard with every new social media profile account these days. Alright. Let's see. Quest. Main quest. The main man quest. Gotta go to tell Voss. Upper chamber. Ouch.
Yes, Outlander?
I'm trying to be an inlander. Made that sound. I thought I was ascending to heaven. When I was just ascending to Athletics 47. The present is having moderately sturdy roof and set of walls around it. Yeah, these guys, they got sturdy walls. Now they're just working on the roof part. Yeah, this time of year really makes you think about the temperature. The temperature. Alright, now we're here. We're going to upper chamber. Okay. Levitation. Mouths. Arion. Telvoss. Top tower. Levitate. Barracks and back door of the barracks and armory. Temporary aperture. What is an aperture anyways? Well, that didn't work. There's his door. Oh.
Any time now.
Speak, traveler.
He looks like the
Quickly,
guy.
Outlander. I haven't much time.
Ooh, nice belt buckle. Can I have it? Operating on a camera lens. Ah, yeah, there you go. An aperture. I think it's a thing that gets bigger and smaller, but that doesn't make sense either. So we can't say that. I mean, I think aperture science from the Portal game, but that still doesn't explain anything. You know anything about potatoes? Let's see, no is a veto. First, we have to choose one, and then he has to go persuade the other houses. Alright, so let's persuade you. Ask how he's, let's see, tell a story. Yes, etc. Responsibility, vote, potato. Thank other counselors. Some little persuading. Nelith ill-tempered. Oh, hey, I know that guy. Dareth doesn't like men. Thorana is losing her mind. And Archmagister is another problem. He will refuse, but will delay. Take him out. Alright then. Alright. So, that's a start. Immediately affirms his vote. Council members, etc. His advice is still good and detailed. Alright, Mistress Dratha, Upper Tower in Telmora. Just to make sure they're not all gonna have to bring me back here. Okay. So we gotta go to Telmora, Upper Tower. Razor disposition. Gold. Okay. So she just needs some gold in Telmora. An opening hole or gap. The bell ropes passed through apertures in the ceiling. A space through which light passes in an optical or photographic instrument, especially the variable opening by which light enters a camera. Late Middle English from Latin apertura, from apert, opened, and apere, to open, aperture, the aperture, the opening. An opening, hole, or gap. Like is a Man, all this space,
Speak,
he
traveler.
doesn't even have a TV screen. Probably uses magic, just magics up a TV screen. Over to here then. Uh-oh, we're out of pants. That sucks. I don't think I have anything else that floats, do I? I thought I had something. What about potions? What is 10 points for 30 seconds?
Outlander, what do you want?
I'm gonna be an outlander now. You can take me out.
Outlander, what do you want?
Hey, are you related to the other lady?
Speak, traveler.
Ruff.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
If you were but a lay Enwa, what danger would you pledge your external suit? Yeah, I'd probably be the Daedra on our soul. spirit armor stuff, whatever it is, scales, dragons, I don't know. It'd have to be the magical ninja suit armor.
Hurry this up, will you?
I think I'm getting tired. Yeah, well, actually what happened was I was using a phone as my chat monitor. And it started bugging out and getting slow. And then I noticed that it was swelled up. So the battery was thick. And then I tried to use the other one and it doesn't work right with YouTube or something. I don't know.
What was that?
And then this one has a cracked screen. And the crack is like spider webby right around there. And so I actually got a new phone because of the crack in the screen, not the bad kind of crack. And now I'm like, I gotta get another one that will handle my chat monitor. So I'm thinking about doing that. That sigh there explains just exactly how exciting this game is.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Alright, let's do this.
What was that?
Me.
Speak My time quickly, is precious, Outlander, or go away. Quick.
What is this man doing here? Is it lost? Well, choose a potato. Single no, etc. So, who's Dratha? She's my patron. I'm her mouth on the council. Let me know. You may find her in Tel Mora. So Dratha. This is Dratha, though. Anyways. Moon and Star is something I would tell the likes of. Not something I'd. Oh, she doesn't like me enough. Okay. How did this man get in here? Hello. Who's supposed to be on duty? Will someone show the poor thing out? Must be lost. Utterly, completely lost. Body and soul, lost in the darkness that surpasses understanding. Do I make myself clear, manling? Journal updated. Okay, so then... Let's see... No, that didn't work. I don't want to try those. Alright, so we just gotta give her a bunch of dollars. Okay, I think it's a man wearing man skin. Nothing wrong with rats. Just don't like or anything. Alrighty. So that should work it. Alright, plead for hearing. Strike manly pose. Leave. or plead for hearing. Pathetic. Look at the poor bunny. I suppose now we must be merciful and at least listen to it. Tell a story. Well, I'm glad we listened and glad you persisted, so there's something to those old prophecies after all. I shouldn't wonder. Pig-headed battle mages don't pay attention to lazy Azura's portents as they should. And you are the foretold Neververine, or sometimes a Verine. Well, then you shall be the Hortator. You have my vote, my vote, and my blessing, and this scroll, and it'll come in handy. Alright then. Where are we going now? Not just the never-ever nectarine, but also the whole potato. The never-ever nectarine. Ask me to pick a potato. The Hortator. That's what I would pick. My phone no longer supports my banking app or internet gateway. I know, right? I've got this one phone that has I got an OBD2 adapter, and I got the app, and this is like 5 years ago, and you can clear codes out of your car. And then all of the modern ones, like they got rid of that app or something. And all the modern ones want you to pay to be able to clear codes. And I'm like, no. I can clear codes now. As long as that phone still hangs in there. Okay, where are we going anyways? Neloth. Oh, I've been waiting for this guy. In the upper tower at Tel Naga. You will need to levitate to get to it in Sad Midrith Mora. He will give his vote over 70. Okay. Sad Midrith Mora. Where is that? You're gonna go all the way back?
Well, I'm listening, so go ahead.
Can I borrow that boat?
Speak, traveler. Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
Oh, that is cool. Finally, somebody who's happy to see me. And a boat where I'm going. That's an extra score there. Man, we are just winning right now. Yes. Yes, it's called Torque Lite. And it's free to download, free to install, and you can clear codes. It doesn't have like the ABS reader. But it has just regular code reader.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Leave me.
Leave you what? A Christmas gift? It's that time of year. No, 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 not another word. What are you talking about? Nonsense, superstitious, such foolishness, etc. Okay. Prophecies. Jibber jabber. Don't interrupt me. Go bother someone. Through the nose shaman or something. Some bug eating wise woman. Oh, a 71. Okay. Sharing is good. Alright. War leader, huh? Is that necessary? Why doesn't people tell me these things? Do you want the job? Are you qualified? Good. Go ahead, I don't care. Go away. Hey. Alright, we just had to pay him. Whoop, 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 whoop. That didn't work. But then again, it did. Score? Okay, where are we going now? Like, you can go to AutoZone and they'll read the codes for you. But they won't clear them. I wound up reading the code and then I replaced the sensor and cleared the code. And everything was great. And then when I pulled the engine to do the transmission belt or band, when I put everything back in, I cleared all the codes for that. And drove it 2 more years. Can't believe it's been 2 years since I pulled the engine out of that car. And it's not just like I pulled the engine out of a car. This is like... It's like if Corvette got their hands on a middle economy car with some luxury options. It's really sporty. Very fun. Very responsive. Surprised that transmission's in such good shape inside. It just had a band go out. They do that. Something's got to happen after 250,000 miles. The Rana is in Telbranora. Southeast corner. Telbranora. Okay.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
Medium trip?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I kind of want to go see Neloth. In Skyrim, but I don't know if I have it installed. We're gonna find out, though. Old phone has OG app. You can install it on any compatible Android device. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, the true story of it is, Neons, that they have all these friggin' cheap, foreign, weird name radios like Benenzi and Hayagiyu and Dinsignan, and those are actual names. And Lovin' Me Mult. They just kind of keyboard barf and call it a brand. And they've got Android OS on them. It's just a screen radio. So you can go to the Walmart right now and you can get yourself a cell phone like this. Screen, battery, camera, all the goodies. $30. So if you think about this thing, in your car dash, $30. Download apps, does all of it. And then you just, but it doesn't have the amplifier for the speakers. Other than that, the bulk of the electronics are dirt cheap. So these companies, they take one of those and they charge $100 for it because they put the amp in there. And it's the wrong size and they don't have a knob because nobody puts knobs on them, and I like having a knob. And don't ask, but yeah, you can write your own jokes. Let's pause the video. Come back when you've wiped your chin. I don't know where I was going with that. I think I need a drink. Anyways. Something about phones. I wanted to put the, I want to put that Torque app in the car radio, in the dash, in that screen, in the dash. Because with the Torque app, the free one, you can clear codes, but you can also do other things. Like you can pull up gauges. You can have circle gauges, you can have graph chart gauges, and you can look at things like intake temperature and manifold pressure and manifold airflow and throttle position, and see, you know, if everything's looking all right. That's how I found out my MAF sensor had a bad ground. It's because it was the only one of the graphs. Every graph was smooth except for that one was all wiggly. And it would just go out. I looked in the ground, was all corroded, busty. So it's handy. It'd be kind of cool to have it in the dash. Just go boop and it's open. Well, that's the thing, is that, like, so I got just a regular radio. It was like $90, and it's So the in-car radio doesn't have the screen, and I wanted the backup camera. So I got the aftermarket radio that fits the mounting kit. And it has the backup camera. It also has a front camera, which is cool because you shift into reverse, backup camera comes on, you shift out of reverse into forward, and then the front camera comes on for 5 seconds. And you can kind of look for potholes and see. I use it probably like once a month. And it looks really nice in the car. That's another thing. But it's cheap radio, because I wound up getting a Jensen radio, because the steering wheel controls, like, I didn't want to pay for the extra thinger, so I just hardwired it. But they only lasted for a while. Whatever. So I got a Jensen radio, but the lights and the look of it is all different. The amplifier, so good. Oh, that Jensen amp. It almost sounded as good as the factory amp, which was a Bose Monsoon. But also, somebody had spilled, they had one of those air fresheners, and it like went in the vent and down the back and ruined the 6-disc CD changer. So, I went back to the original aftermarket radio I got, because I was like, well, I want one of the Android ones, but here's the problem. They don't have a knob, they're a slightly different size, so they don't fit the mounting kit, and they have a 24-hour clock instead of a 12-hour clock. Freaking foreign radios. And they don't have AM radio on them. And like, we still have AM around here, so I was like, well, let's just get one of these aftermarket regular radios. It's a skinny radio. It's a screen, but it's like this thick. It doesn't have CDs. It just uses the SD card. And I keep telling myself, oh, one of these days I'm going to go and get, another radio, but I just haven't. I don't know. What do they have available now? Android radio. They even have like some of them that are like 10-inch screens, and then they like pop out of the dash and they get in the way of your dash controls. It's so cheesy. Okay, Boss Audio. Wireless CarPlay Android. Hey, Boss has Android. Okay, Boss. I've used Boss products before. Yeah, $60 for a car radio with a screen. Let's see if I can show you. See, this is the net. Yeah. But I don't want a 10-inch car radio. Pioneer 6.8-inch. But there's no knob. 7-inch. See, that's too big. And it doesn't say what brand. So, I mean, 7-inch is the right class, but it's supposed to be like 6.8 or something like that. Yeah, 6.8-inch, like the Pioneer. But see, the thing is about like the Boss, I wonder if it even matches as well as the one that I have. I like the look of it. .2-inch. That's what it is. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Not sure what version of Android that is though. But yeah, you should be able to wirelessly connect, because I actually bought one for my grandma's, what is it? CRV. And it's got like a Windows, like it said like Windows 8. I'll tell you how old it is. Windows 8 OS. And I could like do Wi-Fi and download apps. It has to be compatible with the original app on the old phone. I'd think so. AM is pretty neat as a concept. Dead static. It's you know, it's low quality, but it's an interesting concept because you can do it with stuff you could find around your house. You don't have to have like encoders. That's why people can receive radio stations on their fillings. It's just a harmonic. September 15th, okay. So I haven't played it in a while. Let's see. Let's see how this does. Oh, APK files. Yeah. I was behind the spider web. Yeah. There he is. I thought he was around here. One of these saves. I don't know, I can't hear it. Okay. No, my headphones are okay. Let's try it again. Somewhat wirelessly? Well, here's the thing is that I remember there was like a USB wire slot, like a USB 2.0 slot at the end of a wire sticking out of the back of Grandma's radio. And The first time I downloaded something onto it or something. I think I downloaded a clock. Yeah, I downloaded this like clock that has like the weather. And I mean, we're talking 15 years ago, so that was pretty cool to add to her car for her. Clock with the weather. But I had to plug the USB wireless dongle in and put it into the dash, and then it would update when it's at her house. And then she could use it, but she wasn't savvy with, you know, like pull up to a McDonald's, tap into their free Wi-Fi, pull up to a Starbucks. Oh, hey, what's up?
Have you seen Verona? I'm hungry.
Let's see. What do you know about the Nectamarine?
It's the homeland of the Dunmer. The lesser races call us Dark Elves. We built great works there, like Vivek and Aldrune. Many of them are destroyed now, either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
I don't know, but I mean to find out. I still have some research to do before I'll know anything for certain.
What about these books?
Homiez Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his service with the lore of forbidden knowledge. Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Some appear to have been written far in the past. Others might be from the future. Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny. You are too young to remember the Nerevarine. He defeated Degarthur and saved us all from the Blight. Defeating Mirak was an impressive feat. I'm curious to see if Homiez Mora seeks you out because of it.
Oh, that's interesting. Cool. We got to meet him in the future. In the same stream. I am parched. I need to go get a drink. I'll be right back in like 5-10 minutes.
Make it quick, Outlander.
What was that? What do you want? I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick. Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
You wish to speak?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Short trip, long trip. You decide.
Good evening.
What is this about? Outlander, what do you want?
Any time now.
You will die!
Well, looky there. If it ain't OG Sub-Zero. That's the original Sub with the hand on his face.
You should have picked an easier opponent. Ha! an easier opponent.
Yeah, ain't that right, so. How are we gonna get him down from this mountain? Should have known that. Yeesh.
Pick an easier opponent. How does it feel to know death is
Actually, I want to pick those lock trap things. Been getting good with those pick trap, lock trap, lick, pick, lock. What is that? What on earth was that? Aww. It bugged. Well, that didn't work. I think I might have to pay attention.
How does it feel to know death?
Not sure how to deal with those things.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
Alright, back on track. Aww. I thought I had saved it. I had saved it before that, though. Anyways. Back on track. Yeah, I am definitely not trained for that. Oh, well, we could get there by Strider. And we got a homie in the water. No,
Keep
that's
moving, scum.
that's somebody else.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Small mining village. Temple and Legion garrison.
Hurry up before I change my mind.
Gneiss. Bless you. Carves drilling. Which I think is where we are. Well, that was fortunate. Narg. It's Dagoth trying to stop us from doing whatever the Nectamarine does. The never ever Nectarine. The never ever Marine. Peter Pan's friend. Made progress though. So that counts. Man. Finally feeling a little bit better. Ooh. That whole last couple days. I just didn't have any energy in me. Summoning a room key. boxes like this and I just want to get my crowbar. Half-Life joke. Oh, big old circly thing. Sounds like somebody's got indigestion. Probably eating too many of these mushrooms. We'll come back here. Favorite maneuver. Diamond, emerald, ruby, big old hoard load of gold. It's sweet. Alright, Sub-Zero, where'd you get stuck? Oh, sweet. You got a robot up and working.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
What's up, badass? Badass. Ooh. Hmm. Agreeable, alright. He's really eyeing him up. Alright, we're done up here to sub. Sweet. Now we're down to just the guy we have to assassinate. Oh. Teleroom. Okay, so it's supposed to be a pretty strong battle, but basically what you do
Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go?
There's our tool. What's up, man?
Yes, Outlander?
Alright, we're on the right path. Hopefully next time we'll be able to finish it out. Have yourselves a good day. You deserve it.